Good morning, everyone. All right, I hope you can hear me. I'm trying not to be too loud. Still in Vegas. Got my mic. Whew, tired. Let's see. Okay, so just checking some stuff. I can't believe what STI has done this morning. Wow. At 4 a.m. it popped up and went up to $57.45. That's crazy. That is just crazy. Let's see. There's new news today, but I don't know if it's actually new news or just continuation from yesterday. Wow. That is just crazy. Hi, Atwine Bernard. Hi, Stargazer. Happy Friday. Oh man, so tired today. We went to a show last night in Vegas. We saw Dita Von Teese. Very good show, but super tired. So I'm trying to be kind of quiet because my boyfriend's still asleep. All right. I'm sure he'll get up to trade at some point. All right. So I'm just like in shock over LFS. The locates are very expensive already. Once all the shorters want something, they grab all the shares and the locates go from 40 cents. Wow. That's crazy. Good morning. Wow. Good morning, everybody. Let's see. Oh, wait. Sorry. Looking at the wrong thing here. Let's see. Who's here? That's the wrong chat. Okay, we've got Stargazer, Atwine Bernard. All right. All right. New York City. That's cool. I'm from Boston, but I'm in Vegas right now, going home tomorrow. This place is crazy. We saw a show last night. So we still got to bed early by Vegas standards, like 11 p.m. But yeah, it was a really good show though. I just can't believe STI. That's absolutely nuts. Wow. Absolutely nuts. All right. Let's see what else is popping up. I just can't even believe it. BGMS. I was just kind of looking and seeing what else is going on in the market today. Still can't believe how much crypto's down. I think some unemployment data is coming out today. The unemployment rate, first Friday of the month. Isn't that what happens? First Friday. Let's see. First Friday of the month. Unemployment data. I think that's when. What did you say? What's coming in high? Let's see. High on Pick News is coming in 58 minutes. Wait. Trade 15 minutes after the news. Well, if I see something, I'll probably trade, but interesting. What kind of news? You got to be specific, Atwine Bernard. You can't just, am I pronouncing that correctly? But you just can't drop a bomb like that. That's a big bomb. Let's see, BG. So at 8:30, do you mean, that's what I'm looking at right here, right? Unemployment rate data, right? 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is that what you're talking about? This news here? That's what I was looking for, unemployment data. I think it comes out the first Friday of every month. Oh, okay. Okay, on US dollar. Yeah, I'm curious to see if the unemployment data will have any kind of effect, though. I don't know. With the PDT rule change, don't you think it's going to be crazy anyway? I don't know. Is today going to be as crazy as yesterday? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it affects small caps, though. I mean, I think that I always check Forex Factory in the morning because I think that stuff affects the larger market, but small caps, I think they're more driven, and I could be wrong, but more driven by news catalysts, like specific news catalysts. RMSG is already popping up. Yep, I see it on the pre-market. RMSG. Oops. MSG. Yeah, I do think that that will affect. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. Already popping up. BGMS. Let's see what else. RKLX. I've traded that recently. And all right, let's see. ACCL. Let's take a look at some of these. RKLX. That's too expensive for me, so I'm going to take that off the list. RMSG, this could be interesting. Float's only 11 million. I think I might have traded this before. Oh, wow. So it hit high of day. Flat top breakout. All right. Yep. Okay. Let's see. One RMSG. I was going for a flat top breakout high of day, but I got stopped out. But that's okay. I decided that I would get out halfway down the move. It went past 188. I'm like, I'm out. Let's see, when did I get out? I got out at 186. 13 cents a share. So missed the break over 188. Today is a good day to short GC. Yeah, well, so Stargazer, I was looking for the break over 198, but it rejected. So if it comes back up, I would get in for a break over 2. But yeah. I was trying to get in over 198 here. Oh, do you short Atwine? I don't short. I'm not really experienced enough to short, but let's see. WCT BGMS. Okay, that's like popped way back down. All right. So let me put this in the chat. It was RMSG got negative 13 cents a share. Okay, kind of a bummer to start with a red trade, but if it breaks over 2, I will get in again. But we'll see. Maybe I should have waited for confirmation over 2, right? Because it stopped at 198. Maybe I should have waited for the break of 2. That's a possibility. Let's see. WCT. Oh, FOXX from yesterday. I actually, after my live stream, I traded a little bit more and I flipped green. But FOXX was crazy, huh? Let's see. WCT. What's going on with WCT? Wow. Low float. I'm just going to look and see. These are all hard to borrow, right? Okay. They're all low float. So I got stopped out again. Bummer. Okay. Break over whole. So I'm setting my stops tighter today because I had some really big losses. So I expect to have more red trades today. But I'm hoping that my losses will be smaller overall. Like I don't know, but 2 red trades, that's kind of a bummer. But I'm glad I got out when I did. So, sorry guys, trying to keep up with the chat. Good morning, Jay Becca. Yeah, so RMSG, it broke 2, but it didn't hold. So, got stopped out twice, but I'm keeping my stops tighter. And you know, hopefully that will, I think it's going to reduce my accuracy, but hopefully reduce my overall losses. So that one was RMSG negative, let's see, I'm not even sure. Let me see. That was 8 cents a share, I think. So yeah, 2 red trades, but I did set my stops tighter. So and I'm glad I did. I mean, now, yes, this one recovered and eventually broke over 2, but yeah. I'm glad I set my stop tighter. All right, I'm going to actually transfer these trades to TraderView and log them. I'm going to get rid of this. Get rid of this. All right, so let me put today. Port file. Make sure I'm in the right account. Yep. Upload. All right, so let's see what is going on. Okay, so today I have 2 red trades, but let's see. I'm going to say flat top breakout. I should have waited for the break. Well, I did wait for the break over for confirmation of the break over 2. I set my stop at 50% of support. So this is good. Okay, and then this one, this was a break over the whole dollar. And I set my stop at, I think it was even tighter, at like 1/3 of support, at 1/3 of support. Got stopped. Okay, so that was good. I think I set it much tighter. All right. Okay. Let's see. All right, so I gave this a good try, but I got rejected, but I kept my stops tight. And here it just kind of broke. Well, I don't know. Wait a minute. I mean, I don't think I would get back in. I'm not having good luck on this, clearly. But all right, let's see what else is going on. All right. BGBMS, I'm going to take that. BGMS, I'm going to take that off. ACL, no. STI is way too expensive for me now. And also, that's crazy that it popped up so high. Not super surprised, but okay, so WCT popped up and then made a complete round trip. Okay, and let's see what else. Someone said they're looking at MASK. Ah, okay, let me take a look. MASK. This has been popping up so much lately. This is making almost a complete round trip, but so you're waiting on mask 487. Did you get in on it over here, Stargazer? On this candle? Oh. Let's see. So I'm going to take this off. Go back to the 1 minute. I guess on MASK, I'm concerned that it's making this round trip, but did you get green on it? How did that go? So I've got 2 red trades on RMSG, and at first glance, it seems bad. But I am happy that I kept a tighter stop. Yay! Good, Stargazer. I'm happy that I kept a tighter stop on these. That was my goal. After looking at my data yesterday, I was like, okay, I think that I am setting my stops too low. I was setting my stop at the bottom of the level of support. And I think it's just, once it gets past the 50% mark, I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I holding? So I'm going to set my stops tighter on these breakouts of level of resistance. And I am going to have more red trades if I do that, because sometimes it drops down and recovers. But I think I would rather do that and have, it's going to wreck my accuracy, but I think my overall P&L is going to be better. Like, so this first trade, RMSG, you know, if I had let it hit this level of this stop and pop up, it would have recovered and gone all the way up, right? But this one wouldn't have. So I don't know. I think I did. And then I would have had a much bigger loss on this trade. Much bigger loss. Let's see, 211. That would have been 30 cents a share. That would have been more than the 21 cents a share I'm down now. So I think I made the right call. Sorry, I'm just having my protein shake in lieu of my morning tea. It's too early here to get tea. And there's no coffee or tea machine in the room. Like, wow. I'm having a little protein shake in the morning. Are you trading? So I think I made the right call. Let's see. MSOS. I don't see that on my scanner. I'm going to actually look on my little Charles Schwab. MSOS. Let's see. Some of you are definitely looking at other scanners than me. Right now, I'm using Zendu free scanner, and I'm using just whatever Charles Schwab has. This has MSOS is definitely moving, but the float is a lot higher than I generally trade. And you know what? The relative volume is only 1.2. I wonder if today is going to be like a backlash. Yesterday was so crazy. I wonder if today is going to be a backlash because of did this halt? No. Well, that's a really weird gap down, right? Look at that. There's a gap up. That's weird. And there's not even 500,000 shares in volume. So I wouldn't trade this because it doesn't really have a lot of volume. Hey, Flip Flop. Having some computer issues. That's the worst. So I have 2 red trades this morning, but that sounds bad. But I set my stops tighter on my breakouts, and I think that was the right decision. I think I had less of a loss overall because I got stopped out twice on RMSG. If I had held on this one, it would have recovered. But on this one, I would have taken a huge loss. So I think I made the right decision to keep my stops tighter. Let's see. WCT, I'm going to take that off the list. So yeah, MSOS, this is like really choppy and not enough volume yet. So, and very high float for me. So I'm going to take that off my list. MASK popped up and back down. RMSG, I don't trust it now, but honestly, I don't know. I think I made the right decision to keep my stops tighter. Maybe I should have made them even tighter. See, this one popped up. I got in like right here when I tried to get in for the break of 198. I got in at 199. It rejected. And I got out at 186. So I tried to get in about halfway down. Get out about halfway down. Got out a little bit late, but still. And then this one I was going for the break over 2. It rejected, and okay, I got it about halfway down. Maybe I should make my stop tighter. Maybe a third of the way down. Let's see. What else is going on? So BGBMS is still moving, but it's like, I don't know, not feeling it. STI, wow, crazy. SMTK. Yeah, weird morning so far after yesterday's excitement. Yeah, RMSG is kind of blah. Blah. Let's see. A lot of stuff is popping up though. TOYO? That's really, oh, no, really low volume. Okay. What else is popping up? LASE is still popping up. LASE. Oops. Let's see. LASE is popping up. All right. But kind of trending sideways, right? Oh, man. I'm happy to be trading, but I am tired. We had so much fun though. We went to see Dita Von Teese at the Voltaire at the Venetian. We were home, back at, asleep early by Vegas standards, but it was really fun. Yeah, not much really happening. So Stargazer, it sounds like we have a very similar strategy. Like, where do you set your stops? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, flip flop. I'm thinking tighter stops will mean, so I've had 2 red trades today, but less big losses. And I think for me emotionally, it'll be lower accuracy, but I think it will affect my P&L positively in the long run. Or maybe it'll just, even if it's just the same P&L, but emotionally less devastating, because the big losses are, I know I'm only trading 100 shares, but the big losses are like really frustrating. Right. That's what I'm thinking. Tighter stops. And I came to this. Clearmind is back up. Let's see. Use the EMA break for stops. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. See, I'm not using the indicators right now, but okay. Like the 9 EMA or the 20 EMA. That's interesting. Clearmind popping back up. Let's see. Oh, wow. Nice. CMD locates. So flip-flop, when it's expensive to, the locates are expensive. All right. I'm really 3 for 3 with my tighter stops. Oh, I'm out. Didn't catch my order. All right. I'm reducing my share size. Yeah. These tighter stops are kind of killing me too. But I'm glad I got out when I did. Oh, man. This is killing my confidence. All right. Today might not be my day. Wow. Yeah, it does. And the relative volume's low. Wow. I'm like not feeling it. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Okay. I don't know what's worse emotionally, the tighter stops or it's really killing my confidence. All right. So let me put these in. Wow, this is really messing with my confidence. All right. So high of day breakout. Dropped. Quickly. Got stopped out. And then this one, I tried to re-enter. Dropped fast. I tried to get out. I had to cancel and resell on the bid. All right. Yeah, this is kind of killing my confidence, guys. All right. I don't know. It's a lot of red trades in a row. I could do that, but then I kind of feel like, Scooter, that's a good suggestion, but then I kind of feel like if I'm on a bad streak, I might keep going. You're right, though. Now I'm like too cautious, right? I don't want to get in on anything because I screwed up so much already. But I don't want to get myself into too deep of a hole either. I'm green on the week. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably go down to like, let's go down to 10 shares. Let's see. I know whenever I change something, yeah, I don't know. Ugh. All right. So, all right. So let me regroup here. This is the top of the last move. I mean, I'm not doing. I mean, I don't know if I have to make the stop so tight, but tighter. Yeah, many small losses and one big red. So now it has to be many small losses. One big green. Ugh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm okay with this many losses because they're not even small. That's true. I can miss trades updating my info. Scooter, that is an excellent point. That is an excellent point. I mean, I do write them down on my notebook. Yeah, and that's a struggle for me to hold the trades longer. That is a struggle for me. Good job, super norm. I can't talk this morning. Naracmal. Good job. All right. Well, this was kind of a mess. All right. So let's see. I don't think shorting is for me yet, Scooter. That's too risky for me. Unlimited risk. I think I should wait until I'm consistent at the long side. I don't think I'm emotionally. I don't think I could emotionally do handle shorting, honestly. All right. So, all right, regroup. I've lowered my share size. I'm going to try to work my way back here. All right. BGMS, STI, SMTK, RMSG. RMSG is trying to climb back up, but I don't know. Shorting sounds like something that is for someone advanced and someone that has locked in on their edge. I'm still learning, that seems really risky for someone who is still struggling to dial in on their strategy. 3 wins on, see, that's great. Yeah, but clear mine now, it's kind of trending down. So, all right. I'm not going to let this throw me. I'm just going to stay calm here and just keep on keeping on. All right. So clear mind, it looks like it's kind of hitting this level of support and trending down. Well, Wayne, that's true. That's why I'm practicing it because I do travel a lot and I don't want to give up trading. And I do have aspirations of being a digital nomad. So, um, yeah, I do think that if I've traded on all my trips since I started trading. And I do like trading on my trips, but I think it does take it's a different, like, you know, mindset. I started using my travel station at home, which has made a big difference. But yeah, no, my goal is to be able to trade while traveling. That's one of my goals for sure, because I want to be able to travel more. Hopefully. But yeah, I do travel a lot. So if I took time off when I was traveling, I wouldn't trade enough, I just wouldn't trade that much. All right, so this is interesting. Let's see if it pops up over this trend line. LASC, oh, LASC might go for a break over 425. Let's see. I don't know. It's a weird day because I didn't know if it would be busy because of the PDT rule, but it just feels like a normal Friday, honestly. Yeah, I would wait for high of day on this. But now that it broke this level, I feel like with a big red candle, and already, like, I've been burned twice on it. So, yeah, that's why I took all the indicators off my charts. I'm still reading Studies in Tape Reading by Richard Wyckoff. Really interesting. Let's see. MRLN. What's that? MRLN. No, that's not doing anything. Well, it might be a situation where I have to just sit with a red day. If that's the case, that's the case. BSS. MTVA. BGMS. It's popping back up. Yeah, I might have to just sit with it. And that's the way it goes sometimes, guys. All right. Oh my goodness. The big, yeah, taxes, definitely. Oh, that's cool, Flip Flop. That sounds really fun. Yeah, I definitely want to be able to do more trading. I mean, I travel a lot, um, and I want to be able to, but I do think that's a good point, Wayne. It is distracting. Like, where I'm not really off my schedule because I'm getting up to trade, so I'm still on Eastern Standard Time. But of course we went to a show last night. We're actually going to bed really early by Vegas standards. But I'm still not getting the same amount of sleep I would get at home. And so yeah, definitely. I think it definitely takes more practice to get to that level. But meeting with your accountant, good luck with that, Wayne. That is definitely a big distraction. Huge distraction. I used to work in a tax accounting firm years and years ago. I used to do corporate and personal tax returns for like pretty high level clients. It was in a wealthier area. And it was really interesting. I thought that I wanted to go into tax accounting, but um, ultimately I decided to go into the federal government and do like finance. And I ended up being a contracting officer there. Government contracting. Yep. Like Charles Schwab, which is I'm using Thinkorswim, and Charles Schwab, they're not switching over till Monday. So, ooh, you got a win on Mask. Nice. MASK. Oh, look at that. It broke high of day. It did. I missed it, but let's see. If it holds this level of support and pops back up for high of day, I might get in. That's great. I do think it'll be I think it'll be different on Monday for sure. So right now, this is the previous level of resistance. It's support. If it keeps that level of support, I don't know if I should wait for the break over 6. We'll see. Oh, see, this is what's weird today. It's just not, things aren't, look at that. It broke that level of support. All right, let's go down the list. BGMS keeps popping up on the scanner, but it's not doing anything. Like it's just kind of going sideways. Clear Mind, the previous level of support is now resistance. It's trying to pop back up, but these long red candles, I got burned twice already. LASE popped up for high of day. MASK. Let's see, MTVA. I'm going to take that off. RMSG. So it's interesting. This was the previous level of resistance. So this is the level of support. It tapped at, but it's just not making it back up to a high of day. Let's see. I'm going to take BGBMS off. I mean, a lot of things are popping up, but I don't like the price action. Not loving the price action. Let's see. I'm going to check my little scanner that I created in Thinkorswim, see what pops up on that. SIDU. That's weird. My little scanner doesn't have anything popping up on it. So I don't know. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, everything's kind of like blah. I may have to sit with this red day today. We'll see. I need to make peace with that. Not do any crazy, take any crazy risks because revenge trading is bad. And for red trades, you know, in a row, I got to be really careful. I tried Charts Watcher, their free plan. I think it was like you were limited to a certain amount of time that you could look at it. But yeah, I was thinking I would try that. I mean, the Zendu scanner seems pretty good. I'm trying to reduce my expenses because I'm not consistently profitable yet. So that's why I was using Warrior Trading scanners, which I thought they were great, but really expensive considering I'm not profitable. Like I had a really good February, like really good. But yeah, it's getting rough. It's rough. I don't want to say I'm getting worse, but I think I'm improving in terms of my skills. Sorry, I just saw the sun coming over the mountains here is just absolutely gorgeous. Um, yeah, that's kind of, I want to have aspirations of, being a bit of a digital nomad. My kids live in Boston with me, so I would never move permanently, but I love the idea of being able to like that's one of the reasons why I really want to make a go at this because I really want to be able to travel and trade and have that mobility. This is the perfect morning to have computer issues. It's like the universe is helping you. I wish I had had computer issues too. That would have saved my butt today. Yeah, so Charts Watcher, I did try it, but for the free version, they give you like a limited amount of time. I really like the Zendu scanner. It's free. I like pretty much a lot of the stuff seems to pop up on it. And I have the scanners on Thinkorswim that I use. Like I created one for myself. Um, and then they have a couple of preset watch lists, like pre-market movers under they have this section called lovers and losers, which I think is really funny. But I also have, my own. Okay, so now on SMTK, now it's popping up. It was just okay, so LASE is hitting this level again. FOXX, YYGH. These are all like the usual cast of characters, right? SBEV. Oh, okay, I'll check that out. bar chart. Yeah, I'm too frugal to pay for scanners when I'm not consistently profitable. You know, I had a lot of beginner's luck. So, but, you know, Bitcoin is cracking 62. I checked it earlier. But I don't day trade crypto. So isn't Charles Schwab supposed to be doing crypto? Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, it's down to 6186 on Coinbase. Okay. Glad I sold some Bitcoin last week when I did. Yeah, we could get some news. Let's see. We could get some news. I don't know, it's kind of slow. This may be a learning opportunity day. Not my favorite days. I don't know. So I guess the question of the day for me is setting my stops tighter helping me or hurting me? So I switched from TraderView to TradesViz because it's a lot cheaper and I really like it. They have this feature on there that allows you to look, it's like an exit analysis. However, it doesn't kick in until the stocks close. Oh, that really hurts to look at that. Especially that last one, $53. It's still, but anyway, all right. But one of the things that I'm really intrigued on is considering my current issue of having trouble with my exits. Now today, usually I would say I picked the right stock. I don't know if I had good entries today. I don't think I did. But supposedly this will analyze, let me look at this one, your exit and tell you, so I'm not really sure. It says, I'm exploring this. Best exit, end of day exit. So it tells you if you had held to the end of the day, what the right exit would have been. And then there's this other feature, multi-time frame analysis. And so there's these other features that might be able to give me some more data about my exits. We'll see. Huh. Top gappers with volume, SMTK. Yeah. So this level of support is holding for LASE, but I wouldn't get in unless it broke high of day. Yeah, I don't know if I even had good entries here. I'm actually gonna call I'm gonna change my, let me see. I'm gonna change my setup because that was not, it was high of day, but no, it was high of day. That's what I was thinking in the moment, so I should stick to that. Yeah, I definitely have digital nomad aspirations, but we'll see how that goes. First, I have to get consistently profitable. Okay. Oh, okay. Use the free version, but you have. Okay. Yeah. Charts Washer was nice because it has the 20, the 10-second chart, which is nice. Because Thinkorswim, you have to use ticks, which I don't really understand how to use that yet. So, ooh, you got to win on BCDA. Nice. See, you guys are getting wins on stuff today. Nice. All right, so let's see. Wow, look at how clear that level of support is. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I trade I only trade Bitcoin though. I don't trade other crypto. Oh, okay. So you went short. Ooh, flip-flop. That's good. You added. Ooh, okay. So, son, hi. Trader? Yes, I'm a trader. I can read the chat. It's just hard for me to keep up with it sometimes if I'm trading, but yes, I can read the chat. Oh, okay. Bar chart. Hit the stocks tab and it will bring up before and after markets. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, you're shorting. That's smart to short Bitcoin right now. I mean, I'm too much of a beginner to short anything, but I think that's a smart move right now with Bitcoin. I mean, once I get good at the long side, I like the idea of being able to work both sides of the move. That's awesome. I'm just not there yet. James, I might be with you soon. Sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry to hear that, but I might be joining you soon. Yeah, I mean, I completely understand. I feel very bitter about my day so far. you know, I'm very competitive. I hate losing. I hate doing things that are stupid. Um, I'm like really hard on myself, so I feel you. Well, son, maybe I don't know if this was the right day to watch me. I'm doing pretty badly today. I'm gonna be honest. I'm having a very rough day. I've had 4 red trades so far, so I'm not exactly knocking it out of the park. But I am a brand new day trader, so I'm learning in public, and today there's clearly a lot of learning happening. Um, yeah, James, I feel you. I'm feeling very upset about it. Like yesterday, I was red on the live stream. I flipped green in after that. But being on vacation, like, you know, we have plans, so I'm not going to trade all day, you know? Um, so I might have to sit with this red day. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, Sun is FX. Let's see. Sun, I'll call you Sun. Welcome to the channel. We have a nice little community here. We really do. We have it. We're small, but everyone is super supportive on the chat, and a really nice group. So, does he really? I haven't watched him trade live. I watch his recaps every single day, but I haven't watched him. Yeah. Till you wonder if the screen froze. I try to analyze what I did. I feel like that's the point, right? If I don't analyze it, no, I'm not giving out financial advice, son. I am learning myself. I'm just showing what I'm doing, and hopefully you can learn from my mistakes and my wins, but I'm not consistently profitable yet. So this is learning in public. You know, I'm just sharing what I'm doing. I'm sharing my trading journey. But do not take financial advice from me. I, yeah, don't take financial advice from me for sure. But, I do tell everybody what I'm doing. And I was in, finance and accounting related positions my entire professional career. And I do feel very comfortable with fundamental analysis, but I'm learning day trading. So it's a completely different thing, you know? Oh, wow. The Bitcoin ETF short. Oh, wow. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Yeah, my journey. I'm 55. I realize everything's a journey now. But no, I'm just learning in public. I'm sharing what I'm doing. I'm trading live every day. And you get to watch my successes and my mistakes. And I put it all out there, the good and the bad and the ugly. Little Clint Eastwood reference there. Let's see. So, all right. So let's regroup. I'm going to see if there's anything out there that RMSG is still down. I've reduced my share size because I took a few big losses for me, outsized losses. I did try to tighten my stops. All right, so MASK, that's really kind of gone way down. And let's see, SMTK, SIDU, MSG. I'm just kind of going through the list to see what's popping up. Really not much. I might have to sit with my losses, and that's okay. Can't control it. Can't control what the market brings me. Let's see. So, Sun, what do you trade? I'm 55. I'm 55. I'm a mom. All right. So, let's see. Yeah, I think today might be just, I've reduced my share size so that I can, I don't seem to be on my A game today. Normally, I feel like I make good entries and then my problem is on the exits, but I'm not convinced that CMND was a great entry. You guys are way too kind. No, I'm 55. My kids are adults. You guys are too kind. Thank you. Are you trying to make me feel better because I had a red day? Thank you. Yeah, no, my kids are 19 and my son will be 23. Wow, next month. I can't believe it. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, I might have to sit with this red day. We'll see. We'll see. BCDA. So flip-flop, you shorted, right? BCDA. Let's take a look. That always makes me feel better to see what you guys are doing. Oh, so wait, you got in on BCDA? Let's see. Wait, you got in on BCDA. Short 132 so far. Added 160. So are you green on that flip-flop? Oh, okay, 146. Okay. Oh, wow, and it's hovering right at 146. Wow. So I only trade small cap momentum stocks right now. I would like to branch out eventually, but right now my focus is small cap momentum stocks. So I'm looking for things that have a lower float. I do trade stocks over $10, but if I do that, a lot of times I reduce my share size. So I'm looking for stocks usually between like $1 and $10. Float under 20 million. I like to see volume. I like to see that it might have gapped up from the previous day's close. I don't trade Forex. I do trade crypto, but for the long term. I don't day trade crypto. So just stocks. Yeah. And is that what you trade as well, stocks? Okay. Let's see. Oh, so this is good for you, flip flop. Oh, look at that. Oh, I think you might have another good short. So this is where I lost my shirt on Clear Mind earlier. Here, this big red candle. This is where I got, yeah, not much popping up. Okay. Okay. They do have news. Let's see. They're hard to borrow on Thinkorswim. I am using my own cash account. I'll probably flip to a margin account on Monday when Charles Schwab changes over they're changing over for the PDT rule on Monday. So I've been using a cash account. Oh, okay. CMND broke this level of support. Let's see. NCT. NCT. Oops. There just aren't as many opportunities today with trading. So BCDA, wow, it tapped that level at 121 again. I am from Boston, but right now I am visiting Vegas. My boyfriend and I are in Vegas this week. We are going home tomorrow, though. So he is been very gracious about me trading, but he's up now. And he trades too, so. All right, so yeah, so I'm visiting Vegas. You can see in the background, I don't know if you can see the sphere. The sunrise is gorgeous. Our hotel room has a beautiful view of the strip with the mountains behind it. It's so pretty today. That's one of my favorite things about Vegas. We did a hike on Wednesday at Mount Charleston. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. So, well, is stock good to trade? Well, I think it depends on your strategy, right? Different things work for different people. Like, what do you trade? Because, you know, everyone's got their own thing, right? We're all looking at the same charts, but everyone's got their own thing that they're trading. So I think you have to do what works for you, right? Yeah, we have a little bit. He's more of a swing trader. So, yeah, a little bit of a different strategy. He's a better trader than I am, though. So our MSG finally broke two, but uh, that's what I was looking for before. Let's see. I don't know. I'm kind of. Oh, okay. I broke high of day. Let me get in, but I have reduced share size. So I'm at reduced share size. So I'm looking at the level 217, 218, 216. Okay, so I just scalped a little trade on the level 2. That was a break of high of day. I'm just trying to get my confidence back because I had so many red trades. Okay, so I'm going to call that a high of day breakout. So I'm just trying to get my confidence back a little bit. Hey, Legos. Aligos, rough morning so far. Really a rough morning. Okay, so I got a green trade, so I'm going to go up to 25 shares. I'm going to like inch my way back up. I just want to get my confidence back a little bit, but reduce my exposure to the market. So I have been trading since February 2025. I was trading in a simulator. And then in July last year, I started using real money. I wish I had traded in a simulator longer. I was having beginner luck, not realizing, you don't know what you don't know when you're new. I think I thought all my fancy MBA education would count for more than it does. And last November is when I pretty much committed to it. So in November, I started sitting down every single day from 7 to 10 or 7 to 11 and watching the charts every single day. And I do jump on like other times of the day. I especially like 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like the power hour, and then the first hour after market. I really like that window. So it's really been since last November that I have been fully committed. And I've been using real money since last July. So, but you know, I'm not consistently profitable yet. So I'm not sure when people say like, how long is it going to take? I think it really is more like how much time you spend watching the charts versus how many days or how many years or how many months. I think there are people that sit in front of the charts more than I do, right? Flip flop, didn't you say that you sit there all day? That's got to be helpful. You know, I do try to hop on when I'm home in Boston. I hop on the charts a lot more. Like yesterday, once I was done, I didn't look at it again for the rest of the day because we had plans all day, you know? But all right, so I did scalp a little green trade here. I went for a break over high of day. I was a little late getting in. I don't know, just kind of nervous. I reduced my share. Now I put my share size back up to 25 shares. I'm going to work my way back up to 100 because I'm a little bit nervous. I just want to get my confidence back. Oh, wow. Look at BCDA is still holding above 120. Wow. Right? It just takes it takes as long as it takes. You know? It takes as long as it takes. So, I'm hoping that I can get consistent sooner rather than later. I have really good accuracy, but my losses are way bigger than my winners. So that's my problem right now that I'm working on. This week, I'm trading breaks over levels of resistance. I have a goal every single week, and I document my goal over on Substack, and that's where I kind of, you know, track whatever my weekly goal is and try to figure out like what am I doing for my weekly goal. So, and then over the weekend, I think about like what do I need to work on next, and then I pick that from my next weekly goal. So this week I'm working on setups that are breaks over a level of resistance because those seem to be the highest accuracy for me. Except for today, I'm wrecking my accuracy and my P&L. Basically watching TV all day. Well, I aspire to that, you know. I have other commitments, but it would be nice if I could do, I think for me, the ideal schedule would be like, say, 7 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then 3 to 5 p.m. That would be perfect. And then I could take a break in the middle to do some other stuff. And then I do work some nights. So, right, right. Just kind of stay. I would like for it to be boring, honestly. I mean, I'm looking for boring. I'm not a very exciting person, to be honest. I like doing fun things, but I don't like extreme emotional swings. I don't like that. Like we've had so much fun here. We've hiked. We went to Top Golf. We went to a Vegas show last night. It was so fun. Right. Right. And I haven't been trading that long, but NFP report coming. What's NFP, Stargazer? What does NFP stand for? I'm beginning to see the ebb and flow of the market. So like a day like today, I'm super bummed out that I'm red. But if you're never having red days, then you're not taking probably enough risk, right? Right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. Survive the market. I do, I'm definitely a Ross Cameron wannabe. And, he always says survive till you thrive. And I like that. I mean, I just want to be get more consistent, get my losses smaller, and increase my, now today I think I just made, I think one of my entries was bad. Generally, I think I'm selecting the right stock and I have pretty good entries. It's my exits that I'm struggling with. So, oh, right, the non-farm payroll. Yep, that was on Forex Factory. Non-farm payroll. Oh, so it's 8:30, so all of that news should be coming out right now. The non-farm payroll, the unemployment rate, and the average hourly earnings. I used to work for the U.S. Department of Labor, so um, the Bureau of Labor Statistics was one of our agencies. Payroll employment increases by 172,000 in May. Unemployment rate unchanged. Unemployment rate unchanged. Okay, that could be interpreted as good. It's not worse, right? Bless you. Bless you. Okay. So yeah, so let's see. I mean, I think that will affect more like the stock market in the aggregate. Let me see. Let's see how the S&P is doing today. Wow. So it's on a pullback. Yesterday it started popping up again, but so Wayne, you like to trade silver, but are you just staying away from that right now? Yeah, I finally got a little green trade on oh, look, it's popping back up. Yep. I kind of missed this though, so I'm gonna wait and see. It's kind of, oh, wait. If it breaks 250, I might get in. 242, 243, 44. Green on the tape. Up, red. 246. I like to watch the tape in the level too, so it's kind of popping back down. If RMSG breaks 2.5, I might get in for the break of the $0.50. So it hit 248. That could be a point of resistance, right? The $0.50. So it's at 245. This candle is almost done though. Up. Okay, I'm in for. Okay, so I scalped a high of day breakout trade on RMSG. All right, getting my confidence back a little bit. Getting my confidence back a little bit. Wait, did you get out of BCDA flip-flop? So I have other stuff in my account, son, so my P&L on my account isn't accurate, so I don't keep that up. Oh, okay. Hold on, guys. Okay, I scalped another little momentum trade. I'm just, trying to get my confidence back here. Okay, I'm going to increase my share size to 50. All right. Because I'm kind of chipping away at how many percentage of my stock are my total assets? Well, my personal finances are top secret, son. Super Naracmal, you're done for the day? All right. Go enjoy your day. All right, so RMSG is kind of pulling back here. I was trading on the 5-minute chart. That's really funny. I always trade on the 1-minute chart. I was trading on the 5-minute. That's really funny. Okay, interesting. All right, so I would look for a break of high of day to get back in on RMSG. And there's a window up to 379. So I feel like I would feel okay getting back in. But it's pulling back now. I don't. Yeah, it's Friday. It's the weekend. Enjoy it. All right. So I feel a little bit redeemed. I'm getting some confidence back. Let's see. How many trades am I in? I'm going to transfer this over to. Okay, so it looks like it might be popping back up, but I won't get in until it breaks over high of day. I don't trade pullbacks anymore. My P&L, it was trashing my P&L. So I'm looking for a break over 279, but I would want to see the volume popping up with it, but it looks like it's popping up. So, flip-flop, you might be right. I think you might be right. All right. So I got in a little high at 281. Okay, I scalped another trade. That was a break of high of day. RMSG. That was a high of day breakout. I really like those. If it goes over 3, I'm going to increase my share size to 100. I'm getting some confidence back. Okay, that was a good one. That was 25 cents a share. That was a good one. But I don't know how much higher it has to go because I saw a window at 379. So I'm going to be a little bit cautious. Almost done with this candle. I would look for a break over 350 over the $0.50. Okay, that was awesome. Another 14 cents a share. Well, I flipped green on RMSG. So wait, that was RMSG. I'm kind of getting lost on my trades now. That was a break of high of day. The thing is, I saw a window on the daily chart here, 379. So I'm wondering if that is going to be resistance. See, it just stopped at 374. I'm wondering if this is going to be resistance. So I would want to see it break. Thank you. Thank you, Super Naracmal. Ooh, Aligo's 40 cents a share. Yes. 40 cents a share is great. I am more comfortable on 41, candle 41. Oh, this one right here. No, wait. This one right here. This one. Oh, wow. Okay. So because of the fact that on the daily chart, there's a window to here, right here, I'm wondering if 379 is going to be resistance. So I guess I would want to see it break over that. I know, Stargazer. I'm killing off my winners way too early. I know. I'm kind of scalping trades, but that is one of my main problems. I have two problems. I'm letting, 40 makes more sense. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, this candle. I'm letting my losers run too long and I'm cutting my winners too short, but clearly my problem. Yes. I'm still struggling with my exit indicators, like when to get out. I'm kind of doing that thing, Stargazer, where I'm hopping in and hopping out as it runs up to kind of reduce my exposure. So let's see if this breaks three. I wouldn't get in if it breaks high of day. I would wait for it to break 379 because I'm thinking that 379 is going to be potential resistance. But I've kind of lost track of how many trades, but I have my confidence back as far as my P&L is still, because on Clearmind, I'm still red because I was down $76 on Clearmind. So I'm still red. Yes. So my first order of business is defense, right? I want to next week I will probably be working on trying to keep those losers smaller. Once I get those losers smaller, then I'll try to get my winners to be bigger. You know, defense first. So the volume bars are pulling back, and yeah, I don't think I'll get back in unless I see it break over 380. Like, I'm okay getting smaller trades, you know, green. It's just the losers. That's where I'm struggling. Like, my accuracy is good, but Ah, my P&L. Let's see. But this is good. I've got a little bit of confidence back, guys. All right, BCDA. I'm going to take that off the list because that's the back side of the move. I'm just going to go down my list and just see what's going on here. Clearmind, wow, is really just kind of trading sideways. FOXX didn't really make a move today. LASE, take that off my list. MASK, NCT, SIDU, SMTK. Okay, so I think I've been trading the right stocks today, but just the wrong. And Clearmind, I don't even know if that's the right stock because I saw some big red candles. This, of course, my trades were here on this big red candle, and I didn't get in after that. So I don't know. I'll really have to look at these trades to see if I should have even taken those trades at all. But RMSG is clearly the stock that everyone's watching right now. It's interesting, though. The relative volume is only 1.8 times the 50-day average. It's not super high, but the total volume is 68 million already. Let's see, what else do we have going on? Well, you know, I've got a little bit of confidence back, but again, I'm in a situation where my accuracy is good or better. My accuracy today isn't great, but my accuracy is not bad, but my losers are way outsizing my winners. So I don't know. Is this the backside of the move? Because there's this window here in April, right? But then there's another window up to 546. So if it breaks 380, I think it might try to go for this high, but we'll see. Does it even have news? No, it doesn't even have news. It's just popping up. Interesting. Well, we'll see what happens when the market opens. You know, the day's not over yet. I might be able to flip green. I made back some of my loss, but Clearmind, that last trade on Clearmind, that was a doozy. This is where I made a... So I think my entry was okay. You know, I had long green candles, right? The second trade. I think the second trade was the big mistake. The first trade, okay, it rejected. When it popped back up, I shouldn't have jumped in as quickly as I did. And then it really rejected here. Good thing I didn't keep my stop down here. Yeah. Wow, really active chat this morning, you guys. Wait, I have to shut the blind because the sun is coming up over the mountaintops. It's beautiful, but it's getting in my eye. Hold on a second. I love the view here. Oh, so beautiful. I just Every time I come to Vegas, I'm just like so in love with the desert landscape. I love the desert landscape. So love it every time I come to Vegas. The hiking. I love the hiking here. It's just, it was so hot. It's been over 100 this week. A little too hot. Oh, MS RMSG might try to make a break for, if it goes over 380, I will consider getting back in. Are you in for 363? Are you in here? Oh, oh no. Oh no, Stargazer. I hope it recovers. You know, you must not have been the only one thinking about getting in there because look at that. It just rejected immediately. That's crazy. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see if it pops up. So this is now support. Wow. Right. It was kind of trending sideways. BCDA. Okay. Wow, 31 cents a share is great. Oh, right. Okay, so I see, Stargazer. It didn't break, so you didn't get in yet. 31 cents a share. That's great. But you were really patient with that flip flop and you kind of waited to see what it was going to do. I'm looking for it to break over 380. But we'll see. I'm hoping when the market opens, it'll so related to the PDT rule change, yesterday was crazy. I thought it was because of the PDT rule change, but today is really much slower to me. Um, do you think that will add more volume to just regular market hours, or do you think it will also add volume to the liquidity and volume to the pre-market? Ooh, okay. So you're looking for a break over this level, maybe to go for high of day. So on Clear Mind, this is really interesting to me. The support's grinding up. Oh, it looks like it might try to break this level again. That seems like a smart entry. Okay. Um, I'm not sure what I would call that. It's not a high of day breakout. It's um like a break over just a level of resistance, right? Break over resistance. PTLE. Oh, this might go for high of day. I was able to recover a teeny bit of my clear mind mess. PTLE. Let's see what that is. Oh, wow. Wow, flip flop. Look at that. That's crazy. All right, so RMSG, wow. RMSG broke this level of support. But Clear Mind, I don't know, might go for high of day breakout. I hope I'm keeping track of all nice. Seeing, oh, a lot of hesitation. Oh, I just wanted to get out at break even on that. So that was Clear Mind. I was going for a break of high of day, but oh, oh, I think Clear Mind is on a pullback. I got smoked again. I'm done. That was just brutal. That was brutal. Once it broke this level of support, I had to get out, but that was just brutal. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, that hurt. That really hurt. It stinks too because I had kind of recovered some of my loss on that. That was a rough one. Okay. I may be done for the day with money. Let's see. That's kind of brutal. Let me export my trades and I'll take a break by exporting my trades and importing them into TradesViz and track them. And I may be done with trading with real money today. I may switch to paper money. That is just ugly. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing an RMG SG trade. Wait a minute. So let's see. I'm just trying to enter my trades here. 823. 823. So this was a momentum entry. I'm just going to enter my trades, guys. Momentum entry. Okay, that was good. I'm going to, I'm just going to put my shares down to 1 if I trade again. All right. The second RMSG trade, these were all momentum. Let's see, the second one was a break of high of day. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2. No, these were more momentum trades. So wait, let me just, sorry, I'm just tagging my trades. Okay. As much as it stinks to have to do this, you gotta like really take a look at what you're doing to know what you did wrong. Well, Clearmind has been a nightmare for me today, so I am not trading Clearmind again. All right, and then here was another break of high of day. Let's see. I think this was another break of high of day. And this was momentum. re-entry, and this was, these were all, I think, momentum re-entry. All right, and then Clearmind is where I just, what a mess. RMSG, I was green on, but Clearmind, look at this. What a mess. What a mess. Okay, so this one was a break over. This is a new one that, okay, so break. Let's see, break over resistance. Nope, wait a minute. Break over resistance. Okay, so my first Clearmind one was a break over resistance. And I haven't done that before where it wasn't really like a high of day. I'm going to put in the notes. Over 423. I got in too high. 423 in too high because it didn't catch my order. Because, so and then this was simply just 482. Wait a minute. Let me make this bigger. So this one here, this was a good entry. This was a break over this level, but I got in too late because it didn't catch my order right away. I got in way too late. It dipped down, popped back up. So I was green on that trade, but I don't think I had a real setup. I was, well, momentum re-entry. Okay, but this last one where I really got caught, this one was momentum re-entry. Okay. Ah, well, I held that too long. Okay. I tried, let's see, I tried holding to level of support again instead of a tighter stop. I got stopped out at support. I mean, good thing I didn't hold it longer than that, right? I mean, at least I didn't hold it longer than that. Oh my goodness. All right. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat because I was entering my trades. All right. Hi, Vic B. God. Am I saying that right? You're new to trading. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Yeah. Okay. Paper trading penny stocks, been up and down. Yeah. Welcome. Paper trading is good. Paper trading is really good. All right. So I'm having a rough day, but yeah. It's like I've just got caught in these two big red candles. And now, you know what? I should know better because Ross Cameron does say if it has one big red candle, it's probably going to have more, and it did. So no more Clearmind for me today. All right. So let's see. I'll see if there's anything to trade at the open, but I'm going to be really cautious. This has been a mess today. It's crazy because I have lost way more money before, but oh, thanks, Vic. So you can see, you get to see some of my ups and downs. I've had much bigger losses than today, but I think I'm getting more upset at my losses because I feel like, yeah, I'm just getting more upset at my losses lately. I've had much bigger losses, but so today this flipped my week to green, my week red, my month red. So I'm down like 1% of my account right now. So, it's not the end of the world. It's really not. It's not the end of the world. But, oh, thanks, Vic. Well, it's improved my trading. Believe it or not, I've had months where I did way, way, way better. But I do feel like I'm being consistent. I don't hold on to bags anymore. I don't, you know, I'm really trying to improve slowly. So, but yeah, welcome. I'm putting it out there. Learning in public, guys. I don't really drink that much anymore, but the protein shake isn't really cutting it. I've had much bigger losses. I'm getting more upset because, especially when I do something that's stupid, I'm getting more mad at myself, And Vic, even with paper money, like I would, I think I'm just, because sometimes I flip to paper money. And especially because during pre-market, it doesn't work on Thinkorswim, but during regular market hours, you can trade with paper money. And yeah, I'm just getting more mad at myself for the losses. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Maybe this is a good time to start because I analyze all my trades. I switched from TraderView to TradesVids because it's cheaper. I analyze all my trades, but what I have not been doing is kind of journaling like each day. And like today, I'm really tired because, we saw the show last night in Vegas, got to bed early by Vegas standards, like around 11-ish. But still, I'm tired, right? I'm off my schedule. I'm travel trading. And maybe I should start doing that. So I know a lot of you analyze your trades, but when you journal, like your daily journal, what kinds of stuff do you track? I'm curious because that might be something where I can kind of track my emotional state. Like here we have trade and day plans. Haven't explored this feature yet. Notes. These are, excuse me, my notes on individual my notes on individual trades, right? But I'm wondering if I should start doing a daily journal note, like about that day. I don't know. Use your phone in Webull. That is so brave. I don't know. I haven't quite evolved to trading on my phone yet. I think if I was swing trading, I would be braver about it. But yes, emotions are the part that are getting me. Like, I really want trading to be boring. Like, that is my goal. I want trading to be just like, oh, I'm up a little. Oh, I'm down a little. And I want to be more up than down. Like, I really want trading to be boring. That is stable and boring. That's my my goal for sure. All right, guys. So it's 15 minutes till the market open. I'm actually going to take a 5-minute break, stretch my legs, get some water, and I will be back in 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, guys. I got to stretch my legs a little bit. Whew. All right. Oh, thanks. I do try to be calm, cool, and collected. I was an amateur athlete for 11 years, and one thing I learned from competing as an athlete, and I coach athletes now, is that panicking never seems to help. As much as I've tried it, it never seems to help. So, yeah, that's the thing. Learning focused, learning focused. And it I noticed that MSG looks like it might be trying to make a recovery. Um See, Stargazer and I are both watching that. Break over 325. All right. So you might be in right now. I might wait for high of day on that. I think for me, one of the things I learned early on in my athletic journey is that it was easy to kind of ignore the lessons from the wins because you're just like, take the win and run. And it is more important, of course, to analyze the losses and learn from the losses. But I also want to figure out, like, what am I doing right so I can keep doing that. I learned that I'm terrible at pullbacks, so I eliminated that. That's improved things for sure. But I'm really, really focused on tracking, analyzing, and just trying to really understand what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong so I can do more of the right things and less of the wrong things. you know, um, I'm a minimalist at heart, but I want to go very deeply into the fundamentals. That's like 100% what I'm looking for. So, I'll do my recap today and I'll go over everything, but you can't focus on everything. So I think what I really want to dial in on is the fundamentals, reading price action, reading the tape, reading level 2. And I am definitely doing that more when I am trading. So I'm happy about that for sure. I did combat sports for 11 years and I coach combat athletes. So, yep. Really fun. We're actually going to Thai fights tonight. So I'm super excited. Is it MMA? Oh, I thought it was Thai fights. We're going to MMA fights. yeah. I did Muay Thai fights, MMA, and Jiu-Jitsu tournaments, and I coach combat athletes now. So yeah, of course you have to be calm in the ring, right? So, you know, all of the same lessons apply to trading. Clearly, I like hard things. um, so but yes, panicking never helps, apparently, as much as I try. And also, like, I don't think emotions aren't bad. It's just the way you channel it, right? I think that if I just get angry, but I don't learn from my mistakes or my successes, then the anger is kind of wasted. But if I let the anger focus me and I keep pushing, keep working on analyzing and journaling and all of that, then I think it's productive frustration, you know, but we'll see. So, I'm going to try to stay calm. I was going to do 1 share, but that's always demoralizing. I'm going to do 10 shares. And if I see something pop up, like a good setup, I will take it. But I'm not going to hold any illusions that I'm going to recover today because I am down $93 on the day. Again, not a crisis. But like I said, I've had way, way, way bigger losses. But I guess the more I do this, the more frustrated I get at the stupid mistakes. And when I look at Clearmind, I don't think it was a bad entry, but thank you. Thank you. I am a good person, but I absolutely love the sport. So super fun. I don't know. You should always be worried about the people that are having fun while they're hitting you in the face. Those are the people you should worry about. So I think that I don't think I made a bad entry on Clearmind, this last one. I was going for a momentum re-entry, but what I do think I did wrong is that there were a lot of long red candles. And I remember Ross Cameron saying in his videos, when you see a stock that has had big red candles like that, it's more likely to do it again. The same thing, if you see a stock that's run up before it's more likely to run up again, right? So what I'm going to say about this last CM, because I put everything in my paper journal and then that way I don't forget when I'm putting it into my digital journal, TradesViz. I'm going to say that I should have not taken these additional trades because of the large red candles previously. You know, so I think that even though technically that specific entry wasn't wrong, I think that I should have looked at the big picture, looked at the price action, and that should have told me, okay, you know, there's a likelihood of more big red candles. So, let's see. And now the level of support was trending up, but now it's broken through that level. So, a lot of lessons for me here today on Clearmind. Yikes. But yeah, thank you for noticing that. I was profitable twice, but I do think I'm going to push back a little bit. I don't think my entry was wrong, but if I had really looked at the price action, because that's one of those things that I said I was really working on, right? These big red candles here, that should have given me maybe I would have just made my stop a lot tighter, because here I let it run all the way down to support before I got out. And that's why I have, you know, you never know who got hands in life. That's right. You should be very nice to people. You never know. That's why fights never break out at the fights, because everyone at the fights knows how to fight. The people that fight at the fights don't know how to fight. So yes, I think that like what I'm starting to get more dialed in on levels of support and resistance, but I should have really, I think, seen these big red candles as maybe not a sign not to trade it, but maybe a sign to keep my stop really tight. And maybe that's when I decide, okay, I'm going to get in, but maybe I get in with reduced share size, or I get in with a tighter stop or something like that, where I have to be more flexible on those things, because I do tend to be a little rigid and I do need to be more flexible and adaptable. And I think this is something that happens to people as they get older. Like, I'm 55 and I'm trying really hard to not become rigid in my thinking, to be, you know, more flexible in my thinking. And this is where I think I have to be adaptable and look at the price action. It's not just levels of support and resistance, but looking at the candles. And this is why I took the indicators off, right? I know that I'm eventually going to put some indicators back on my charts, but this is exactly why I did it, so that I could really look at the candles and see, okay, what's going on. So I think these big red candles here should have given me some pause to either get in with reduced share size or get in with a tighter stop. So got a lot of lessons for today. Yes, so I had a checklist, but the problem is that the checklist became burdensome. It became like, I was good when I started because I needed to know, like, what are the things I have to look at. But then the checklist really started to slow me down. It was like, okay, now I'm looking at too many things. Oh, market's open. Good luck, everybody. I was looking at too many things. I used to look at MACD and RSI. Might put them back on my charts at some point. We'll kind of see how that goes. All right, so market's open. Let's see what's popping up. I'm going to take a look and see if anything is just kind of gap and go trades. Our MSG might be making a run for high of day. If it does, if it breaks 380, this is the level at which I would want to see it break to get in, because I saw a window here to 379. So I would want to see it break 380 with volume for me to get back in. Ooh, PTLE. Wow. That really made a trip. Clear mind, I will not trade again no matter what happens because of these big red candles. So I'm going to take that off my list, but I will be going over it in my recap. Trust me, guys. All right. Yeah. So again, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with indicators. I love MACD, but it was distracting me from, ooh, it popped up above 380. Okay. So I'm going to take a look here and see what's going on, but then it really dipped back down. So, let's see. I'm only trading with 10 shares though, to reduce my risk. All right. So I don't really trade the opening range breakout, but if it breaks over the opening range high, then I feel more comfortable getting in. Yeah, MACD's great, but I just, like I said, I was looking at too many things on my charts, and then I was struggling to see the fundamentals, like those big red candles on Clearmind, right? It's the lesson of the day, my expensive lesson today. I'm just so competitive. I get mad when I don't do well on something, but I especially get mad if I don't know why I did it, because I want to understand why I did something so that I can avoid doing that again, you know? So I think if I put something back on, it might be VWAP, because I might want to trade the breakover VWAP. Is that called VWAP reclaim? I think that's called VWAP reclaim. So that is one that I might consider putting back on my chart. I think this is interesting. It popped up over 380 and then popped right back down. So this is the opening range here. Let's see. Let me put my price level back on. I don't know. Let's see. Our MSG is really the big thing popping up right now, but let's see what else. SYPH. I'm going to look at, once the market opens, I like looking at Charles Schwab. They have their percent change gainers scanner, and I like that one. You can put it on as a watch list. Clearmind is coming back up, but I do not trust it. Clearmind is like a bad boyfriend. I've been burned too many times. I'm not going back. All right. So MASK, ABTS, MTVA. A lot of these I've seen before. FOXX. Look at that. But the pre-market high is way up here at 630. So now we're 5 minutes into the market. So this up here is the top of the opening range if I look at the 5-minute opening range. So I would want to see it break $4. I think if it went over 4, I might get in. 390 is so close to 4. HCAT? Let's see. So I'm curious, Flip Flop, you sit here every day, regardless of whether, you just sit there every day. Do you feel like that kind of helps you have more equanimity? You're like, I'm here regardless. You're not trying to like get in, get a big profit and get out. You're just kind of day in, day out. And does that kind of level out for you emotionally? I'm kind of curious. All right, HCAT. This has a higher float or higher outstanding shares. Let's be clear on that. Hard to borrow. Just like to check that. Low relative volume. BCDA. I'm going to take that off my list because I wouldn't trade that. RMSG. I don't think I would get in unless it broke this high of day. HCAT though, I mean, it has volume that's like higher than I usually, float higher than I usually get in on, but look at that. Okay. No news though. No news. Okay, we have some things popping up. We have a lot of things popping up. LULG? What's that? LULG. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay. Let's see what's going on. LULG. Low float. Hard to borrow. Let's see. Oh, look at that though. That's kind of weird, right? Look at these volume bars. I think that's kind of weird. All right, SNBR. Penny stock. Running up. Okay. I don't see news. Hard to borrow. So I'm trading with reduced share size. So I can't really do much more damage. Like, I can't really do much more damage. Yeah, that's great. I like that. That's why I started committing to sitting here every day. So I definitely sit here 7 to 10 every day. I was doing 7 to 11, but I have other commitments. But that consistency has helped me a lot. Always limit orders, everything already decided ahead. Yeah. Yeah, I don't, even during regular market hours, I only try to get in and out on the market orders if it doesn't catch my limit order, if I'm really desperate to get in or out. I know some traders only trade market orders during regular market hours, but I end up buying on the ask and selling on the bid. But that consistency has definitely helped for sure. All right, so the volume's going up. As it's going up, it's pulling back a little bit. Oh, interesting. Okay. So the same reason why I should have seen, wait a minute. What's going on with my screen? Can you see my screen? There we go. The same reason why I should have seen what was going on with Clearmind is the same reason why I look at the daily chart. I just realized this. I look at the daily chart because I want to see what's happened in the past. And I say to myself, oh, look, there's a window back to $4. So it has potential to go up. Well, that is the same reason why I should have looked at Clearmine and said, oh, there are these big red candles. It has the potential to just drop like a stone. I heard a sound outside my window. I wonder if a bird hit the window. That was weird. I heard this like boop. Like, I hope a bird didn't get hurt. That's how you know you're in your 50s, when you start bird watching. It's sad but true. It's in the handbook. When you turn 55, you have to start watching birds. LULG. This is interesting. This is interesting. I'm not going to trade this because I think it's weird, but look at this volume. It's going up, and then it had this big volume spike here, but the price didn't move much. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm not interested. EZRA. Halted? Did this halt? This halted. No news. I don't really like getting involved in halts, but yeah, I do buy on the ask and sell on the bid. That is what I pretty much do most of the time. Which I learned recently, that's what happens during regular market hours when you click a market order. If you click a market order to buy, it gives you the next best price on the ask. And if you click an order to sell on the market, it gives you the next price on the bid. It's just that you're going to get a lot more slippage, right? But I know there are traders that only use market orders during regular market hours, which is crazy. Now, today I may not trade that much more because we have plans today, but today's our last day. CETX. I think I've traded that before. DXST, traded that recently. MASK, and yeah, really not much going on. Very, very small chance that I'm going to recover my $100, but not surprised to see this on the S&P 500. Not surprised at all. Let's see. So when I checked this morning, right before I started trading, I always ask Gemini, how is the stock market doing today? It said it was mixed, right? Now it's saying the stock market is trading lower today with the S&P 500 falling 0.7% and the tech-heavy NASDAQ dropping 1.2%, and the Dow Jones is flat. So, stronger than expected jobs report, which drove Treasury yields higher and triggered a further sell-off in AI and tech stocks. So maybe that news did affect small caps. It's definitely affecting the market at large. Look at that. SLV. I've been watching SLV, tried trading it a few times. I really like precious metals. Eventually, at some point when I get consistently profitable with this, I would like to maybe branch out into like gold futures. That's really intriguing to me. Okay. Yeah. So, if I really want to get in and out, I use market orders. And yeah, you're going to get slippage, but especially if something's falling, what happened to me earlier. And I don't have an option of market orders during the pre-market, but I tried to get out, didn't catch my order. I had to cancel and then try to get out again on the new bid, right? I use Gemini, I use Claude, I use ChatGPT for different things. My kids are adults, my kids told me I use AI too much. And I told them to be nice to the machines because when Skynet takes over, I don't want to be the first to go. Definitely. Like I put it in. So what I do is I take my CSV file from my analysis app and I put it into AI and then I have it tell me, what do you see? What are the trends? What do I need to work on? What do I need to fix? Honestly, it's not always accurate, but it's like another tool, another tool. I think it'll improve over time, but it's definitely another tool that we can use to analyze our trades. Yeah, exactly. I tell them, I'm like, look, I'm nice to the machines because when Skynet takes over, be nice to the coffee machine, be nice to the toaster, be nice to the AI. So clear mind. I'm not going to trade it again. I'm definitely not going to trade it again. But I just wanted to kind of look and see what's going on. See another big red candle. So I should have seen those big red candles and heeded that warning. SPHL. And this is exactly why I took indicators off my charts, because I really want to get good at identifying price action and understanding price action. And I know eventually I'll start putting indicators back on my charts, but for now, this has been very helpful so that I can see the patterns. Yeah, look at this. A nice ride up. What do they say that bulls take the stairs, bears take the elevator? This is a perfect example. And look, it happened multiple times. Okay, I got caught in this first one. And that wasn't even too bad. Then, being the eternal optimist, I'm a very optimistic person generally. Once it broke over this level of resistance, I tried to get in again, being an optimist. And then another huge red candle down. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. And then here, again, nice little stair step up, boom, down. Really should have noticed that before. All right, FOXX is popping up again. Let's see. Ooh, okay, it broke high of day. Doesn't have new news, but okay, let me clean up my list here. EZRA, this doesn't have enough total volume for me to get in. It only has 25,000. I want to see 500,000. And then HCAT, this is a possibility, but the float's a little high. So it's not a reason to not trade it, but I'm going to take that off my list because I'm going to be really conservative. LULG, this I think looks interesting, but the volume is what's giving me pause, the volume bars. And it looks like it's already kind of trending sideways. I'm going to take this off because I don't like the volume bars on that. RMSG, I was looking for a potential break of this level because I saw that there was a window back to 379 here, 378, but it never really got above that level. So that one I'm probably going to say goodbye to. SNBR. I don't see new news. SPHL. Halted. Okay. Low volume. 28,000 shares of total volume, and it's already halted. I don't see news on it either. Ooh, BCDA is on the chart again. Isn't that the one that you shorted? Flip-flop? BCDA. Let's see. Look at that. What? High of day. And it has good news. Let's see. Hard to borrow. Interesting. Oh, this looks like a potential like flat top breakout, which I like those. I really like those. This is one that I might get in on. This is a potential one that I might get in on. Let's see. I mean, honestly, sometimes it's really funny to talk to the AI. They sound like people sometimes. 3.5 years is far less than eternity damnation. You'll be martyred by the AI Book of Revelation. Not participating in the Matrix. I know. Are we living in a simulation? I wonder that sometimes. Fox 590. 650 is the next level to add. Wow, yeah, good thing I covered it, right? I mean, isn't that crazy? Your instincts are right on. That's that level of experience because you had this feeling like, oh, this might not be what you're looking for. So here, I saw it 180. Let's see. Let me look at it on the daily chart. It's kind of choppy on the daily, but volume's pulling back. It's pulling back. If this breaks over 180, I might get in. ROLR. Up. Now see, this is the previous level of resistance. Then it pulled back, right? If it breaks this level, then look at Fox. Broke high of day. I don't want to chase anything too hard. Oh, so okay. So now, because this broke this level of resistance or support, this level of resistance became support, and it's a big red candle. Nope. Oh, LR. This prediction market stock is just crazy. But look, it has low relative volume today. Interesting. All right, so let me go through the list. SNBR, ooh, that broke high of day. I just seem to be missing all the moves. When I'm looking at one thing, I'm missing something else. So I'm going to take this off because it has really low total volume. This is under $1. I'm going to take that off. Interesting. Didn't quite make it past 730. Yeah, that's happened to me twice today. Twice today, Vic. I got stuck in a falling knife twice, but I think that was my fault. The first one, okay. The first one, I got stuck. But the second one, I should have known. I should have known. Yeah. Oh, Aligos, what's that? SL. SL, what's that? I don't see that. Support and resistance, that was my whole goal last week. Like trend line, support, resistance. I'm really big on that right now. That's what I'm working on for sure. So BCDA, I won't get in because of this big red candle. Learning my lessons. And it broke this level of support. So I seem to be missing all the moves today. And you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to have to just sit with my red day, guys. You know, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice. What did George Bush Jr. say? Can't fool me again. But that's what happened with Clearmine, right? I got stuck once and I didn't heed the warning. So that's a bummer. But oh, I was so mad on that trade. Oh, all right. ROLR. Look at this. This is where I'm really starting to see the price action. Look at this support trending up. It's like a wedge shape. So guys, I'm coming up on 10 a.m. I am going to stop live streaming in a minute because we're going to be getting our day going. We've pretty much tried to stick to Eastern Standard Time while we've been here, so that I could trade and or we could trade and then still have, do fun stuff around here. So we're not really keeping Vegas hours, but RMSG, look at that. Just now, this is interesting. Okay. This level here, drop below this level, and then that became resistance. So I don't know. I may hop on and trade later. I do that sometimes. I don't, you know, oh, well, break even is barely green is better than red, Aligos. So good for you. Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. It is. It's trading is a cruel mistress. But I do like hard things. I feel like if it was easy, everyone would do it, right? And I don't think we're everyone. I think that people that like to trade, you know, I think it reminds me a lot of fighting where it sounds like it's something that people that are adrenaline junkies would like, but I think the people that are good at this are actually the opposite. They're risk averse, good at risk management. And that's sort of my goal, is to like really get good at the risk management side of it. I can see though, because, I had some really big losses and that led me to reduce my share size. When I first started live streaming, I was trading with 500 shares and I had a day where I think I lost 800 bucks. That was pretty rough. But you get used to your share size, but then you have a big outsized loss and it can really mess with you. I mean, yeah. Keep the stream going to at least 10:45. Yeah, I would. Oh, for next week. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm super excited for Monday. Well, that I'm not gonna put that out there. I don't want anyone to watch my fight vids. That's my other life. um, that's my other life. But um, yeah, my I'm super excited for Monday because the PDT rule is changing on Charles Schwab. So things are going to completely change. Yeah, I'm a huge fan, huge fan. So now, and I coach, but yeah. Um, but that's my other life. This is my other identity. Vic, you can't out me. um, so yes, what was I gonna say? Uh, okay, so completely off topic, but did you see how much Gina Carano made for getting her arm ripped off in 20 seconds by Ronda Rousey last week? I was like, for $17 million, you can just take my arm off. Like, I only need one arm. That's crazy. All right. Okay. So I'm going to close it for today because we have like a really good day planned. And on Monday, I'm super excited for the PDT rule change. I will do a recap later, going over obviously my Clearmind fiasco. And I will, yeah, have a great weekend, you guys. Yeah, I mean, I think Gina Carano just took it for the payday, right? I mean, isn't it kind of obvious that Ronda Rousey was going to rip her arms off? Because even though they're both probably, they have a lot of ring rust, like Ronda Rousey, she's an former Olympian, and I love Gina Carano, but. Okay, have a great weekend, you guys. All right, and I will see you Monday.